Today we're talking about a manager that's got everyone's attention, Frank Rijkaard, the new long ball counter specialist in football 2025. But hold up, he's not free, costs 500 coins, so is he really worth it? And if you've already signed him, how do you master his tactical system? Here are 5 crucial tips to dominate with Rijkaard setup. Tip 1. Understanding Rijkaard's tactical philosophy. Rijkaard's system is built on defensive compactness and rapid vertical play. His long ball counter (LBC) tactic focuses on sitting deep, absorbing pressure, and launching direct, precise attacks. To succeed, you need fast goal poachers who can exploit spaces left by pressing teams. Think Bob Hay, Holland, or Lewandowski. Creative hole players in midfield to act as playmakers. Kaka, Bellingham, or Bruno Fernandes are great fit. Wide midfielders are classic wingers to stretch the defense and receive long passes. When he is Junior, Salah or Rodrigo worked perfectly. Tactical inside. The main strength of LBC is its ability to punish teams that overcommit in attack. But to make it work, you need the right player roles to ensure smooth transitions from defense to attack. Tip to defensive stability. The backbone of your team. A good long ball counter setup requires a solid defensive core. Your center backs should be strong in aerial duels and have great defensive awareness. Ideal choices: destroyer CBs like Van Dijk, Rudiger, or Maldini. To in physical battles, build up CBS like Saliba or Marquinhos for calm distribution under pressure. A defensive midfielder DMF who acts as a pivot, intercepting passes and distributing quickly. Rodri, Custom Euro, or Hilbert da Silva fit this role perfectly. Tactical inside. A destroyer DMF will aggressively win the ball while an anchorman stay disciplined and maintain structure. Choose wisely depending on your play style. Tip 3. The importance of quick wingers and overlapping fullbacks. In a long ball counter setup with is everything you need: speedy wingers with excellent off-the-ball movement. Koeman, Rafael There or Di Maria excel in this role. Offensive fullbacks who can overlap and deliver early crosses. Theo Hernandez, Trent Alexander-Arnold, or Cancelo are perfect choices. A roaming flanker hole player in midfield to support the attack and drag defenders out of position. Tactical inside. When using offensive fullbacks, make sure your DM after set to cover wing and defensive instructions to prevent counter-attacks. Tip for mastering attacking runs and exploiting space. A key mistake with long ball counter is mindlessly spamming long passes. This won't work unless you time your passes correctly. Here's how to improve your attack. Use a goal poacher or advanced striker, e.g. Holland came, to stay high and exploit through balls. A second striker, SS, or deep-lying forward, DLF, e.g. Benzema agrees, man drops deep to connect play. Use early lofted through balls when your poacher makes a diagonal run behind defenders. If playing with the whole player, can use quick ground passes to break defensive lines. Tactical insight. Long ball counter is deadly when the opponent is out of shape. Patience is key. Draw them in, then hit them with a precise counter-attack. Tip 5. Don't overcommit. Master possession control for strategic reset. While the long ball counter play style relies on fast direct passes, it's essential not to overcommit to it every time. You need to strike a balance by holding onto possession at strategic moments to reset your attack. This isn't about playing slow, methodical football, but rather ensuring that when the long ball option isn't viable, you can switch to a more controlled approach to break down the opposition gradually. For example, after your initial counterattack attempt, if you find yourself in a situation where the opponent's defense has settled, You should calmly retain possession in midfield. This will allow your team to regroup, reassess the space and set up for another explosive long ball when the opportunity arises. By holding the ball for short periods, you force your opponent to move and shift their defensive line, which can open up new passing lanes for your next long pass or quick counter. Don't just blindly spam long balls. And that's it. 5 crucial tips to master Rijkaard and efootball 2025. What do you think? Did you sign him? Drop your thoughts in the comments.